Alright guys, so today's video is a favorites video slash holy grail products because I really don't buy that much makeup a month. Like, I don't buy makeup to test out every single month because I'm broke and a starving college student. So I have all these products laid out in the desk in front of me, and I'm just gonna go in any given random order. Oh, okay. So as far as like setting sprays go, I've tried out a couple, but by far the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray Long Lasting is the best. The best. This one is a travel size one. I just recently purchased the full size one because this one is all out. So, oh, there was one last spray. But it sprays out perfectly, and it really does stick to the name. It does last all day. All day. Okay, throw that over there. And so as far as like, my skin is very iffy. I don't know, like, I really don't know what it's going to be when I wake up in the morning. Is it going to be dry? Is it going to be oily? I don't know. It doesn't stay the same. It doesn't. So on the days when my skin is feeling like really dry, or even when I just don't feel like wearing makeup, but my skin just feels like bleh, I use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist, and it makes my skin feel so hydrated and so clean that I just love it. And as far as concealers go, this is everyone's favorite. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Everyone loves the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. But that's just because it's so good. It's so good. Like, my sleeping schedule is so bad. It's really bad. So I have like bags galore. Galore. So this little sucker, this little baby right here, covers them with no problem. No problem. It's just that good. I have not found any concealer that I like more than this. And I've tried a lot of them. A lot. Even the Naked Skin one, like, I liked it, but it's just not as good as this one. It's not. Blush, I love, love, love the Tarte blushes. I keep looking in the viewfinder. I'm sorry. I love Tarte blushes. But by far my favorite one is called Party. Literally, Party. But yeah, it's just like a really subtle pink. And for blush, I don't like to go all woof crazy to the point where my cheeks are like really pink. I just don't like it. I like more of a natural look. But yeah, so this one, my absolute favorite. Party. Yes. Primers. This one is little sample size. Because, you know what, I'm going to have like a lot of sample sizes in this little favorites video. Because, one, your girl's a broke bee. Broke. And two, I just find that if you get samples in any given order, use them. I will use up a sample until it's all gone. Because that's what they're there for, right? Like, you test out the product and figure out whether or not you want to buy the full-size version, if it's worth it. This, I think, came to me in a Boxycharm, possibly? Yeah, I think so. It came to me in a Boxycharm. And at first, I really didn't like it. Like, I didn't like it. I liked the oil-free one better, the I didn't even say what this is called. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And I initially really loved the oil-free one. Like, I would put that on every day. Like, there's no other primer that I would use because I tried so many and I didn't like it. But I don't know if my skin just like drastically changed or something, but it would, after a while, it just got really like, I don't know, it really dried out my face. Like, it made it dry and it looked, didn't work as well for me. So then I switched to this one and I love it. I will be buying the full-size tube once this guy runs out. Because why buy full size if you have the little sample size. Save your money. For that was my phone. I'm sorry. For eyeshadow primer, I initially really loved. I loved it. I loved the Urban Decay original primer. Gosh, I forgot which one that was called. I don't know if it's just called the original primer. I don't know, but I really loved that one, and I still love it. It's still pretty good. But these days, I just find myself reaching for the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer in light. Again, sample version. I haven't run out yet, but when I do, I will be buying the full version. More hydrating, and I feel like they both make the eyeshadow last longer, but I don't know. We're able to blend a lot more with this one. As far as setting powders, definitely the Maybelline Fit Me. And as you can see, I'm running out of this, but I refuse to buy a new one until I've completely hit pan, because your girl gotta save. I'm in 125 Nude Beige, and I like this pressed powder because I just, you know, get my beauty blender, put it in, voila. And it really does make my concealer last all day, and it brightens up the face a lot. And it's only like $6. It's only like $6. It is really good. And actually, I used to use this as a foundation, like as a powder foundation when I was in high school, and I looked like a freaking ghost. Let's not go back to those days. Okay, so for foundation, I have lived and I have learned not to use pressed powder as foundation. The first ever foundation I ever bought was the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. That's a long name. But yeah, so this is the first ever foundation I ever bought. And I still have it because it's just that good. It's that good. Like, okay, so it really does last all night. Like, it lasts on my skin for so long. The only thing I don't like about it is that as the day goes on, it really breaks up around my nose. Like, it just, yeah, like, it's just not there anymore. It really crackles around my nose. And so I am trying to find a foundation that I like better that doesn't do that. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comments down below. For eyebrows, typically, and when I first started doing my eyebrows, I would use like powder. Nothing has changed. Nothing. So I did try out the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. What was it? Oh, it was the Brow Wiz. Yeah, it was the Brow Wiz. And I do like it. I like it. It's good. But I just find myself going back to eyebrow powders because I don't know. I feel like they look more natural with powder. Yeah. And recently I got this in a Boxycharm. So it's called the BrowGal by Tonya Crooks. And this one, I don't know if it has like a shade range, but this is the Convertible Brown Hair Brow 02. But, oh, and if you guys are wondering why like the light is going in and out, it's because I've got a candle right here. And it smells really good. I think you guys should know, before we go any further into this channel, that I am obsessed with candles. I love candles. I just love the smell of most candles. And if you're gonna like go into this with me, you gotta know that I love candles. And that's probably never gonna change. So okay, so as far as bronzer, yeah, bronzer. Again, with the samples. I got this, I think, at a Sephora. Yeah, like a Sephora sample. This is the Too Faced Milk chocolate Soleil. I don't know how to say that, but you guys probably know what I'm talking about. In light medium. This guy has seen some days. I love it. I used to use the Hoola bronzer, and again, nothing wrong with that. I still like that one. I still use it. I even used it today, but I just find myself reaching for this one a lot more these days. And again, I haven't hit pan on this, which is insane because it's a sample, and I didn't think it was gonna last as long as it has. But as soon as I start seeing that pan, I'm gonna get the full size one because this is amazing. It's amazing. It's so smooth and pigmented that I love it so much. So much. As far as liquid highlight goes, I really haven't tried that many liquid highlighters, but the Temptu Boxycharm collaboration liquid glow, right now I'm just obsessed with it. I am obsessed with it. Like, I don't know, it's just so natural that it's amazing. You probably can't see it. Can you? Oh, well, you can kind of see it. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like, it's such a subtle highlight, which is something I really look for in a highlight because, I don't know, like, for me, I just can't wear like a bam type of highlighter. I can't, because it doesn't work for my skin. It doesn't. Like, I have to go with a really subtle one, otherwise I just feel really weird about it. Yeah. But again, got this in a Boxycharm. Amazing. I use it all the time. So as far as lipstick goes, for a while there, MAC lipsticks were my favorite. But I think another brand has taken its place. I'm not really a fan of liquid lipsticks, so I just use the little tubey lipsticks. And I got this little guy on sale when Ulta had its 21 Days of Beauty. So this is the Butter London Plush Rush lipstick in the shade Fab. And I use this a lot. I'm not using it today, obviously, but this is actually a Butter London Plush Rush lipstick. I think it's called Daring or Darling. I don't remember actually. But yes, whenever I'm just like going to work or going out in general just to like go get a coffee or whatever, I go to this one, this little guy, because it's just so, I really like pinks, guys. What can I say? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It is. It's just so great. Look at that. Look at that. You probably can't see it because, again, actually, you know what? I'm gonna apologize because the lighting has been pretty terrible. Even in my last video, it was really bad because I only have one light bulb that's working right now. I need to get my stuff together and go buy more light bulbs because this lighting is ridiculous, and I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay, so makeup wipes. They're so important. I can't stress enough how important makeup wipes are. Because if you don't take off your makeup at the end of the day, and I'm guilty of it too, I think everyone is, where you just come back from going out or even just from work or whatever, and you're so tired that you're just like, no, I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'm not gonna take off my makeup. I'm gonna fall asleep with that on because I'm a horrible person and I hate myself. That happens to me a lot. But when I'm good enough to take off my makeup, I go with these guys. So for the longest time, I was using the Neutrogena ones, the blue ones. You guys know which ones, the little ones in the blue packages. And I like them and everything, but I just like these so much better. They're the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Cleansing Facial Wipes. facial wipes. I learned about these from a Kathleen Lights video, of course, because she uses them a lot. And she says that they're really good for sensitive skin, which my skin isn't super sensitive, but I like to treat it like it is, you know? I like to give it all the best. So once I tried these out, I was like, that's it. That's it. I have found the one in makeup wipes. And even when I'm not even removing my makeup, if I just get up in the morning and my skin feels like really, you know, when you're just having a bad skin day and you're just like, oh, I really need to wash my face. So you wash your face and then afterwards it's still like, not good enough. If I just wipe my face with one of these, I'm good to go. Wipe my face with one of these, put on the Rainforest of the Sea mist, and then I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Okay, so I didn't want to mention this eyeshadow palette as my favorite because it was limited edition and you can no longer get it, but I had to talk about it for those of you who are lucky enough to get one, because it's just that good. It's my absolute favorite of all time, and I own a lot of eyeshadow palettes because eyeshadow is my favorite thing in the world to do. Yeah. This is the Morphe Kathleen Lights collaboration eyeshadow palette, and as you can see, it's pretty beat up. Like, I've used it a whole lot, especially this shade right here. As you can see, I've hit pan on it. It's gone. It's gone. Like, it's almost completely gone, and that makes me so sad because this palette isn't available anymore, so I can't just go and get a backup. And yeah, there are probably other shades like it on the Morphe website, and my friend Rebecca so kindly pointed out that yes, there's a billion other shades that look like it, but there's just something about it that I like. No, not like, that I love about it. I love this palette so much. So much. I use it on a daily basis, and that's why it's so beat up, because I love it. It is my ultimate favorite. But I don't want to leave you guys hanging and just mention one that's already sold out and that you can no longer get. So, this guy. This is the It Naturally Pretty palette. Yeah, that's what it's called. And I love this so much. I'm pretty sure Kathleen Lights had talked about it on one of her videos, or it was probably like a most underrated makeup videos. I forget which one it was, but she talked about this palette, and I remember thinking that doesn't look like something I'd use on a daily basis, or like I don't think I can make a look out of it, but I can. It's just so good. Like it's so good. Like, I don't know how to describe it. The shadows are extremely pigmented. Extremely pigmented. And they're just so easy to blend. And I love them so much. You can make an actual look out of this. You can. It's been done before. I've done it before. And I got this during the 21 Days of Beauty. I actually got one from my mom too, because she I went through the website and asked her like which thing she would want me to get for her, and this was one of them, because she doesn't have too many eyeshadow palettes, so I thought this would be a good thing to get her. And so when I was ordering it for her, I was like, well, you've worked hard, Naomi. You've worked hard. This is your hard-earned money. You deserve it. So I purchased one for myself too, and I do not regret it. I don't. I love this palette so much. Like, once I finish the Kathleen Lights palette, because I'm pretty sure I will, because it's just that good, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be so sad. But At least I know I'll have this guy. This palette will never leave me. Yep. Okay, I think that just about does it. I think I've pretty much talked about all of my makeup favorites. And do you know what? I don't know if those makeup wipes count as makeup favorites, but I've talked about all the products that I enjoy using, that I mostly reach for on a daily basis or whenever I'm gonna do my makeup. Those are the products I reach for because I love them so much. So much. Anyway, I just thought this would be a fun video to do, and since I have nothing to do on this Monday that I'm filming this, well, might as well, you know? Okay, think that just about does it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask for recommendations. Comment down below anything you guys want to see, any type of videos that you want me to do, because I need ideas. I am only 2 weeks in and I've already run out of ideas. Give me some ideas and I will work with them. Okay, that's it for this week's video.